Hello, and welcome to myTRIAList. Today, we'll be discussing the IGNITE study, a Phase 3 clinical trial designed to evaluate an investigational treatment for adults with relapsed or refractory primary central nervous system lymphoma. The purpose of this study is to find out whether a medicine called tirabrutinib may help slow the disease or completely remove the tumor more effectively than the current standard treatment.
What is relapsed or refractory primary central nervous system lymphoma?
Primary central nervous system lymphoma, or PCNSL, is a rare type of non-Hodgkin lymphoma. It happens when certain immune cells, mostly B cells, start growing and dividing too fast and form tumors in the brain, eyes, or spinal cord. We call it primary because the cancer begins in the central nervous system, not somewhere else in the body. Relapsed means the cancer came back after treatment, while refractory means the cancer did not respond to treatment or only responded for a short time before returning. Because PCNSL is rare and can be difficult to treat, studies like IGNITE are important for studying potential new treatment options.
Hello, everyone. My name is Lakshmi Nayak. I am the director for the Center for CNS Lymphoma at Dana-Farber Cancer Institute. I also serve as the director for clinical research for the Center for Neuro-Oncology at Dana-Farber Cancer Institute in Boston, and I'm an associate professor of neurology at Harvard Medical School. While most patients with this tumor do tend to respond to initial chemotherapy-based treatment, there is a very high risk of recurrence. It's about 50 to 60% in the first 2 years. And then about 15 to 20% of patients don't respond to the initial high-dose methotrexate-based chemotherapy. So as you can imagine, relapsed and refractory primary CNS lymphoma is a high unmet need in neuro-oncology and oncology.
Can you tell me more about the medicine being studied?
Tirabrutinib is thought to work by blocking a protein called BTK. BTK is normally found in B cells, helping them develop and grow. However, it's often present at much higher levels in cancerous B cells, like those in PCNSL. In PCNSL, these unusually high levels of BTK send signals that allow cancer cells to survive and grow uncontrollably. By targeting BTK, tirabrutinib may disrupt these signals, helping to slow cancer growth, shrink tumors, or stop their cancer from progressing.
What is the goal of this study?
The main goal of this study is to compare tirabrutinib, the medicine being studied, with a current standard of treatment for PCNSL called rTMZ, which is a combination therapy that includes rituximab and temozolomide. The study is designed to determine whether tirabrutinib can help stop the disease or delay it from worsening in adults with relapsed or refractory PCNSL compared with rTMZ.
Can you tell me how this study is set up?
IGNITE is an open-label, randomized Phase 3 trial. This means that participants are randomly assigned to one of two groups, and everyone will know which medicine they are receiving. Participants in the first group will receive tirabrutinib taken by mouth once daily as a tablet. Participants in the second group will receive rTMZ. Rituximab is delivered with the needle through a vein in the participant's arm during visits to the study site. Participants in the rTMZ group will also take temozolomide by mouth as a capsule on days 1 through 5 of each treatment cycle. All participants will visit the study site 1 to 2 times per treatment cycle for up to 6 cycles, with each cycle lasting 28 days. Those receiving rTMZ will be treated for up to 6 months, while those receiving tirabrutinib may continue treatment for a longer period. Throughout the study, all participants will have regular visits for health checks and assessments, so the study team can closely monitor their safety and progress.
Every patient on the study, regardless of whether they're on the tirabrutinib arm or the rituximab and temozolomide arm, will be monitored closely for side effects and for assessing their response on a monthly basis or every 2 months basis.
Who can take part in this study?
To participate in this clinical study, you must be at least 18 years old. You must also have a diagnosis of B-cell PCNSL. Participants must have already received at least one prior high-dose methotrexate chemotherapy treatment for PCNSL, in which the cancer has either relapsed or is refractory. Participants must also have at least one tumor in the brain that is 1 centimeter or larger that can be seen and measured with an MRI scan. You should also be in reasonably good health with the ability to carry out daily activities. Please speak to your physician for more information. These are just a few key requirements. For the full list of eligibility criteria, please visit clinicaltrials.gov/NCT07104032.
By participating in a clinical trial for relapsed and refractory primary CNS lymphoma, you're actually contributing to the future and to understanding if we can actually provide better treatments for this very aggressive disease.
We hope this video helped you learn more about the IGNITE clinical study. Check out the IGNITE clinical study page on myTRIAList, where you can find the study contact in case you have questions or want to find out if you qualify for the study. Visit the myTRIAList trial finder at myTRIAList.org to find the right study for you.